New York Knicks fans, I gotta give you guys some props. I gotta give you guys some credit because, man, Knicks fans, as far as NBA fans go, they're different. Like, I thought Celtics fans were the most, were some of the best fans in the NBA, but, man, I don't particularly like your team as a Miami Heat fan. We are rivals with you, but I gotta give some respect to New York Knicks fans. So if you guys have not noticed, one of my most popular videos has been a video titled the most overrated player in basketball, talking about Jalen Brunson. In that video, I'm genuinely saying that I like Jalen Brunson, the best guard since Walt Frazier, but at the same time, like, him being ranked by ESPN as the 5th best player in the playoffs is ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous, him saying the 5th best player. Not the 5th best playoff performer, 5th best player, period. Out of Tatum, I had an Ant-Man, had a Dame who was 20th. Like, I still think it's crazy. I still think putting him as a top 7 player in the NBA is completely overrated. But my God, you Knicks fans in the comment section went to town on that video. And you know what? I gotta respect it. As a fan of the great... I was trying to think, do I have anything Leeds United hit right here? I actually do not, within arm's reach. As a fan of the great Leeds United, I know what it's like to delusionally follow your team. As I've always said, Archie Gray over Kobe Mainu. I'm sticking by that one. Crescencio Somerville worth 70 million. If he was playing for someone else, he'd be worth 70 million. Calvin Phillips is still good. I'm standing by all of that. But Knicks fans going to town on me for saying Brunson's not a top 5 player in the world. You know what? I respect it. Watching the way you guys celebrated after just winning game 1 against the Sixers, so many people being like, oh, they just won a game, it's only game 1. Who gives a damn? Who really gives a damn as a sports fan? We are sports fans. For some fans of certain teams, that is more as important as winning a championship. Not necessarily as winning a championship, but it's as important as making it to the finals. If you are a bandwagon LeBron James fan, you're going to think that not making the finals is the worst thing in the world. If you're a lifelong Sacramento Kings fan who saw 17 straight years of not making the playoffs, you're celebrating lighting the damn beam when getting the 3rd seed. And that's bigger for you than a LeBron James team making, if you're a LeBron James bandwagon, you make the finals. And the Knicks fans, they're out in support. Man, they are out in support. You're seeing, they're not even selling out the Philadelphia home games. There are tickets still available right now for those games. But you better believe the Garden is the place to be when it comes to New York. We saw it in that series against the Atlanta Hawks, which was one of the more entertaining series we've seen in a while, because obviously the Trae Young against the Knicks fans, like, it was a coming out party for Trae Young. And I love it. As a European soccer fan, I love the fact that it's as close as you're going to get to it in the NBA. I'm a Miami Heat fan. Our fans don't even show up to games, man. Our fans don't even show up on time. When we were down like 5 points in the 2013 NBA Finals Game 6, fans were leaving. There were thousands of fans that had left when Ray Allen hit the biggest shot of all time. That's not happening in the Garden, and that's not happening for your Knicks fans. So New York Knicks fans, I'm going to continue to go at your team. Because this is channel, I'm making this as something slightly different. I want to make this channel just talking about basketball. The first thing that comes into your head. Heck, is this going to be a hot takes channel? Of course it's going to be a hot takes channel. If you guys want to watch breakdowns and other things, there's plenty of places in that for you. I'm going to say what I feel, and I'm standing by what I say until I'm proven wrong. And you know what? For all of you Knicks fans that disagreed with every word I said about Jalen Brunson, keep it coming. Because that is the fun of basketball, as I always say. As long as it doesn't get personal, that is the fun of basketball. Rivalries is the fun of basketball. Being able to, as long as it doesn't get personal, go at players. And being wrong is part of the fun of basketball. Having a crazy take that is proven right and gloating about it, and also being wrong and being made, being completely embarrassed by stuff you say online, that comes with the territory. Because we've all done it in our real lives, lads. We've all talked about this sport with our friends and come out with the craziest thing. And the off time we're right, we'll never let them forget about it. But when we're wrong, when we're really wrong, they're never going to let us forget about it. And we can't forget about that sometimes. We're all going to be right, we're all going to be wrong. But I'm damn right about Jalen Brunson being the most overrated player in the world. Knicks fans, he's great. He's great. Overrated doesn't mean bad. He's great. Like, I'm not going to call freaking Rudy Gobert the most overrated player in the world because Rudy Gobert's not as... People don't think Rudy Gobert's as good as Jalen Brunson, even though I think they're probably around a similar level. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. New York Knicks fans, keep giving me abuse in the comment section. That's what I like to hear. You know, with the way this channel is going to be, I know I've done something right when people are watching angrily. I've also done something right when people are kind of agreeing with takes, but that's what this is all about. That's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about saying the first thing that comes into my head. It's going to be about talking about the sport in a different way. Like, it's just giving my opinion on a topic. Maybe over sensationalize it, maybe not. But that's what this channel is going to be, lads. And the reaction to that video, way more dislikes than likes. New York Knicks fans giving me abuse is the exact thing I want to see. If I'm going at one of your players, I want you guys to clap back. But you better believe at the end of this series, when Brunson stinks it up, I'm going to be reading through all of those comments for a video. And if I'm wrong, I'm making an apology to Brunson. I'm good with being wrong. When you gloat at being right, you have to be able to take being wrong. Knicks fans, don't stop doing what you're doing because you're a hell of a lot better than Miami fans. And as a Heat fan, I'll say it. Knicks fans, you're probably the best there is in the NBA. Other than Kings. Like the damn beam. Either way, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.